Oh.
What's up, everybody? Guess who's back? Back again.
The big wagyu.
The big wagyu's back.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg is our friend. Oh, dude, he's fit.
Oh.
Happy Veterans Day, everybody, including
Yes.
our friend, our guest for the postseason special on the West Virginia side. For those of you who are tuned in to see Brandon West, he'll be on the Virginia show. But tonight we got with us Gregory, the big wagyu himself, Kraft. Let's give it up for him.
Thank you, man.
Now, me and Cody's wearing free merch. The sweatshirt that Greg's wearing, he had to pay for himself. So, what's going on with you, Greg?
Excited about this playoff football, man. I'm jacked up.
Dude, I'm jacked up too, cuz I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
I hear you. Look at you, big dog.
Jacked up, bro. I ain't touched the weight in a while. Man, gentlemen, Cody, what a week it was for West Virginia.
What a week it was.
But you know what else? What a week it was, Cody, was for us. Before we dive
Great
into
week.
this episode, we have to say thank you to you people. For real. 25K is crazy. Time out.
Time out, Fred. Oh, let me take this off. This thing's killing me. All right. Before we dive into that, Fred, let's get some people in here. We got 7 viewers right now. I need everybody to go like and share the stream, please. And then we'll dive into what a week it was. Oh, the hat's crazy, by the way.
Everybody go ahead, give this thing a like and a share.
Nice. Nice gear.
And y'all in the comments, y'all tell Greg a happy Veterans Day, man. Y'all, let's get some American flags flown in the comments, man. USA, USA, USA.
I feel it, brother.
Hold on.
Yeah. Let's go, man.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Also, I need to. Serena's been sitting here doing homework all day out of class, and I need y'all to see this elaborate. What's it called? A map concept. Concept map of how you take care of patients.
That's crazy, bro.
My.
Damn, bro, you're leaking their playbook, bro. You're crazy.
Does it not look like the sideline sheet for a game?
It does.
Crazy.
What's that say about third down situations?
It says to block the carotid artery.
Wow.
That play means save a life.
To block the carotid artery? Listen, I don't know about blocking nothing for the defensive lineman.
Facts. All right, Fred, we got some people in here. Go ahead. Talk to us, big man.
Yeah, y'all. Y'all helped us hit 25,000 followers before the end of the season is outrageous. Thank y'all, for real.
That's awesome.
Didn't think that it would happen. Literally, like, going into the – it's crazy. Going into the year, the goal at the end of the year, talking behind this screen with my two dogs here, you know, it's probably like 20K. But it was like by the end of December, we would like to be at 20,000 followers. Y'all got us to – so then we kind of sped up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We was like, hey, if y'all did us to 20K before kickoff, we'll give away a clock. And guess what y'all done? Got us to 20K before kickoff. Hey, fellas, let's give it up for them.
Yes,
I'm being serious. For real. And then they done it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. So then when that happened, me and Cody was like, bro, we might hit 25 before the end of the year. Y'all gave us 2 months left. Man,
y'all gave us 25 before the end of the season, dog. Before the end of the season.
And so with that being said, we're giving more stuff away out of my house. Last time the clock was selected by me just walking through my house, pacing on the phone with Cody. The football happened the same exact way, hilariously. The football has been playing since the day the clock was also selected. We was like, dude, I'll give away this football when we hit 25. And, well, we did. I said it on the line, hey, if we hit 25, y'all hit us 25, we'll give that football away. And guess what? You can win it right now. The clock's ticking. I believe it's until Thursday. Is it Thursday, or maybe it may be Saturday? Until Saturday at 6 o'clock. Um, how you can enter? You go find the original post. You have to like it, share it, and be following Fresh Off the Clock. And I'm going to check each individual one. I'm going to spend the time because a heirloom of the page as such that's been in multiple skits throughout the past year has to go to a faithful follower. And then comment on that post your favorite Thanksgiving side dish. So you go do that, and you could win a giant 3-foot inflatable Miller Lite football. You don't believe me? Ask Jason Day. He won the clock. It's hanging up right now. Take me away, Coach.
Comments. We got comments. Rochelle Palmer said Happy Veterans Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And David Jones said, Fred, send me your Addy. I'll send you some Mingo merch.
Dude, that's going to be cold, bro. Coach Jones, consider it done.
Coach Jones, we talked about it at the 7-on-7 event. If I don't get one of them pullovers, dog.
Bro, hey. Let me get some Mingo merch. Let it be here before, like, the semis, though, bro. Dude, that blue is going to go hard, bro. Coach, we appreciate you, bro, for sure. For sure. Hey, while I'm here, shout out to Coach Anderson and Greenbrier East for hooking me up, man, for real. They sent me the little hood shirt. They got me the pullover. They sent me the other shirt, too. Greg's ready to swap jerseys already. Look at him. Listen, shout out to Twin Springs always. Cody had a fire merch box opening. They sent him the hoodie that was crazy work.
Crazy. Listen, I wore it to Walmart the other day. In Bluefield, Virginia, and I think there was like 4 people that stopped me and was like, "What are you doing up here?" I was like, "I'm from Bluefield, but they sent us some merch." And I told them about Fresh Off the Clock and stuff like that, and they're going to check it out. So it was a really cool experience. Also, David Jones, Coach Jones said, "I got you, Cody."
Hey, we got to get some basketball coaches doing this. We need some basketball coaches.
And let me put it out there, all right? Merch will never sway our opinions when we do pick'ems. By any means.
I can be bought.
But I can be bought.
I can be bought.
You keep it real.
I can be bought,
Yeah, I can be bought.
No, but for real.
No.
Thank y'all to all of the coaches up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I pray that y'all send us some more stuff. This is fun too, At this point, we've got we counted the other night. I'm up to 5 schools. Cody's at 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Coach Jones is going to get me to 6 and you to 3. But we also confirmed to have some more stuff in the mail. So stay tuned for that. We're kind of like, this has become a thing where like rival schools are going to send us like me one school's box, Cody the other school's box. Y'all stay tuned because that's going to be fire. Mason's going to hate it. This wall's going to be covered. But man, let's dive into it for real.
Which means if y'all get us to 30,000 followers before January 1st, Fred will tattoo.
Dude,
I'm playing.
Quit giving my body away, man.
Listen, you have dodged every one of them to this point. You've dodged every one of them.
What's the giveaway for? I put on the post. I was like, all jokes aside, I'll give away my TV with 30K before the 31st.
You think Fred won't sign that Mount View jersey behind him? Give it away for 50K?
Oh, hey.
Get us 50K by January 1. Fred will sign it and send it.
Let's realistic goal here. 30. Can we get to 30K before December 31st?
Yeah, we're not giving away your Mount View jersey for 30K before December.
No. But you know what we will give away, Cody Hatfield? The first ever Fresh Off the Clock Fred Ninjo Funko Pop autographed by myself. They're like $20 to order, bro. Consider it.
Brother, let me tell you this: if that doesn't go to me for Christmas, we ain't friends.
Then I'm gonna have to order a box of them and just sit there and sign them like I'm some kind of NFL player. No, but so that's real. For an autographed Fred Minko Funko Pop, y'all do this to $30K before December 31st.
What up, Noah?
Consider it done. Now, anyways, let's jump into the week here, man. Player of the week last week. For one, what a beautiful regular season it was. Man, some big-time players had big-time weeks and big-time seasons. For real. There were some incredibly good games played. It was a fun week of football. We typically start these little shows out with, for one, just a little bit of banter, just to lighten the mood. It's tense right now. It's playoffs, But we start this off with Player of the Week. In last week's Player of the Week, we had a co-Player of the Week. And Gage Burdett from Woodrow Wilson, who had a stellar week last week rushing the football and rushing the passer. And Landon Clower, quarterback from Montcalm, who went nuclear on Bland last week. One of those two are still alive. For one, we'll have a moment of silence for Montcalm football. Man, the outcome of that sucked. I thought I was ready to see him get in. I was ready to see him get in for real. We should have planned like an in memoriam type of thing for real for the teams that we lost this past week. Shout out to Coach Havens. They were fun to watch this year, as they were last year. Very fun, explosive team. It sucks, man. They've been living on the outside, just trying to get on in.
Just on the fringe.
Literally. But this week's Player of the Week, man, I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of the style he plays. I'm a fan of the style he prays. This is a good kid. Oh, man. And they got in the dance in dramatic fashion. Cody Hatfield, let him know who your Southern West Virginia player of.
Hello, Mesa.
Actually, Greg doesn't even know, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Cody, tell him. Greg has no idea.
I gotta do my spin again, man. You know how hard this is for me to spin?
Hey, Mason. Love you, sweet girl.
No. What's up, Logan? Logan's in the comments too, Fred, if you want to say something about that in a second. Our what is West Virginia Player of the Week is
brought to you by Raynell Medical Center, Birkin Herbert Bank, and Bill Cole Auto Mall.
I love these. This was great.
Yeah.
And it is Pipeview's own Peyton Mounts.
Review.
286 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Man. I saw Tyler Jackson said, I believe that's the third most rushing yards a Pikeview running back has had, I believe, in a game ever. Potentially, what I believe the stat may have said.
That's impressive.
I mean, it's impressive that there's people that had more rushing yards.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, when I was in school, Evan Rose and Hunter Mitchelson were legit, guys, for real. But Peyton, congratulations, young man. What a week you had. And not only is it the stats, but like what's behind it. Pikeview. Yeah. I mean, doubted all season long. Going into the off season, I laugh at stock to some, and for that
if Peyton Mounts has anything to do with it, Logan, they are definitely on upset watch, Bridgeport.
Buddy, they kicked in the door. They're in. Hey, they're playing with house money. First time since 2010. Pikeview, congratulations. Peyton Mounts, congratulations. Also, big shout out to Braden Mullins. Both of them surpassed 1,000 rushing yards on the season. Also, the first duo at Pikeview to do that since who? Evan Rose and Hunter Mitchelson. Which Hunter was my dog. He actually went to Concord. And it was cool at Concord. It was like you just met a bunch of like the other local superstars.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my dog Tucker Lilly from over there at Summers. Tucker was my dog, man. Robbie Cochran up there. Literally like everywhere. Was super cool. My dog, I talked to him the other day, Grant Moeller. Like the Concord that freshman class, which was the big class after the happening, so they brought in a bunch of freshmen, was just nothing but a bunch of just cool local kids that I've been hearing there, named. Which has nothing to do with the price of eggs. Dude, Peyton, congratulations, big dog. You earned it 100%.
Congratulations.
You earned it, Peyton.
I like what you did there, Fred.
You will be seeing Peyton at the Fresh Off the Clock Award ceremony in December. Stay tuned for that too, man, where we will be giving out some shirts, some trophies, and some bigger awards. So right there it is. Now, I guess just when we jump into it too, we'll go ahead and do the 460 Route 460 Player of the Week, brought to you by Hometown Shell there in Bluefield, VA. Now, Cody, who do you think that this is?
Cody Hatfield, 2012, 2013, Graham Jr.
No. It's the obvious answer. I'll be honest with you. If Peyton Mounts didn't do it, it was going to this cat from Thursday night. Princeton's Brad Mosser. Man, what a night that Brad had himself.
What a season.
What a season. I have it down right here. 11, 30, and 9. And then he had like 300 and some change and 19 rushing touchdowns or something stupid.
Which is crazy. On once they got inside the 15, give it to Brad. I mean, realistically, once they got inside the 15, give it to Brad.
But I think he had 3 pitch sixes, 3 return touchdowns. Give him the Kennedy. The Kennedy's his, and this week the Billboard's his too.
He threw it.
I believe Brad was the first Billboard. So it's almost ironic that Brad was the first Billboard of the regular season for us, and he's going to be the last Billboard for the regular season for us. Stay tuned. If they play Hampshire, we may be keeping the Billboard up there anyways.
What a great time it is for football in Princeton, with both Pikeview and Princeton going. It's
dude, that town is parading around for real. Oh, man. Dude, I'm passionately I'm telling you, when we had Coach Turner on, when he first got hired, he's that football guy that you respect. He's that old Tommy like over at Richland's, that Ronnie Davis, that aura of just a respectful football coach that I want to play for. He seems like he can have some fun too, man. From what we hear from the coaching staff, a full shout out to the Pikeview Panthers. They're celebrating, and in that game too, Logan Cook had 2 sacks. Shout out to him. Shout out to Huggins too, man. Congratulations to them all. Really, this is a big feat, and I'm excited. Listen, you're staring your life in the eyes, playing with house money. You might go out there and lose 100-0 to Bridgeport, but buddy, I tell you what, stuff like, hey, how do you think stories get made, my friend? Whenever there's not a chance on the table and you go and punch them in the mouth.
That's exactly right.
You go down, take a couple of teeth out with you. Why not, man? Dude, I'm crazy, all right? I'm crazy. Am I going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to put money on Pikeview to beat Bridgeport? No. But am I saying you think, like Cody said, you think that Pikeview got here not to go out fighting? You're stupid.
Yeah, that's right.
Got to suit up, and nothing against Bridgeport, but if Bridgeport lets them, Pikeview punch them in the mouth. I know that much.
It's one thing to play a team that knew they were going to make the playoffs. It's a complete another thing to play a team that has nothing to lose.
Nothing. $100 faster, for real.
Nobody thought they was going to be here. Nobody thought they was going to get in. Bridgeport's – I know coaches say we don't overlook this team. Bridgeport's overlooking this team.
100%.
100%. It's that mindset that you have being a perennial powerhouse. You're not looking at Pikeview like, they're going to fight. They're going to fight. No, it's a kid mentality. You can't fault the kids for having it. Pikeview doesn't have that. Pikeview's here to scrap. They're here to play.
Here to scrap and here to play. Well, I'm ready to lace them up with them too.
Before you move on, Fred,
sorry. To bring it back.
We did have a little sneak preview in the comments from Logan Baker. When we was talking about Brad, Logan was like, just talk to that guy. What a dude. Stay tuned.
Hey, what a dude. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We may have some Princeton interviews coming up after this, guys. Stay tuned for that too.
Stay tuned.
But man, so yeah, I guess we will just dive into it. So Peyton Mounts Player of the Week, Route 460 Billboard winner is Brad Mosser again. Brad, hey, keep doing it, cuz keep 4 touchdowns in the first half. By the way, I didn't even talk about his game. He had too much. He about had 5. He returned a punt for a touchdown, and then almost returned another one the very next punt return. Disgusting work, disgusting stuff. That guy, talk to me.
Carter Blankenship. Not sure if you're a player. If you're a player, it's a great statement. If you're a fan, I don't know if that's a correct statement. I'm glad Richlands football is back. And Richlands football is good this season. They are not Princeton Tigers. They're not better. He said Richlands football is better. Richlands is too good.
Against Princeton?
Yeah.
Hey,
Not this season. I love the confidence. Not this season.
Love the confidence. Andrew Boyd is doing some great things over there. This Princeton Tigers team is trained to kill.
Yeah.
They're trained to kill. They are trained to dismantle quickly. Like, I mean, before you know it. And even when you think it's a close game, it's not a close game. And that's why we're going to see matches. Then Princeton, we'll jump into the playoffs right here. Thank you. What was their name? Perfect segue, to be honest with you. We'll jump straight into the playoff. So we'll start off at 4A. Oak Hill travels to George Washington, and Woodrow travels to Willand Park. Both teams have extremely tough challenges here. Willand Park has some guys on that team for real. So that's going to be tough for both of them, you know. Oak Hill, I mean, the fact that just they've obviously dealt with some injuries. I know they obviously was dealt the injury to Luke Endicott, who was playing quarterback extremely well. He tore his labrum, I believe, against Princeton. And then Antoine Hicks switched over from wideout to play quarterback, and he has played extremely serviceably. If I use the word correctly there, he's had some very stellar play, especially being in the context of what the situation was. So Oak Hill, I mean, it's kind of like Pikeview. You know, yeah, you're playing with house money right here. When you lose the starting quarterback, I mean, that's supposed to derail the entire season, and it didn't, you know. Kay Thompson's played extremely efficient all year long. He's had a great season there. This is going to be interesting. I mean, if we talk about some upset watch, that could be an upset type of game there. Woodrow against Willand Park. Willand Park's been one of the big bad wolves up there in 4A. Woodrow's in for a dogfight, you know. It's going to be interesting for them, you know, because they've lost a couple of dogfights this year. But this is the dogfight that matters right here, and that's obviously Willand Park. I will say, you know, last week, before tonight, the reigning player of the week, co-player of the week, Gage Burdett. He's been extremely strong second half of the season. So they're going to need the stars to come out for them this weekend. Now going over to the 3A, this is where Greg's specialty is. Greg talks some to me. I know we've talked about some Pikeview, but I do just want to hear from a Pikeview fan and a Pikeview parent, man. What's your thoughts on just Pikeview getting into the dance and what they do inside that dance?
You know, it's a great thing because what was it? A season ago, they only had 2-3 wins, and this new coach, man, the people were confident in. It's you know, you can see it now. It's just awesome. It's awesome for the school and the city of Princeton. Like I was saying, with Princeton and Pikeview both going to the playoffs, man, it couldn't be better here in Princeton. Pikeview, they play Bridgeport Saturday at 1 p.m. And then Princeton, Hampshire comes here to Princeton Saturday at 1. That we gotta stay awake for that. Just like Cody was saying, you can't look past that first game, and that's the most dangerous game of the playoffs right there, the first game. So, Capital travels to Nitro. That's going to be a good one. They just played, and it was 22-0. Nitro beat Capital, so it's a rematch. It's going to be a really close game. And if
it's hard to beat a good team twice.
Oh yeah, it's almost, you know, and I think it came down to the last play of the game, so that's going to definitely be one to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got? Oh, Chapmanville, number 9, travels to number 8, Greenbrier East.
Dude, now this is where I'll slide in because, man, that's going to be a game right there.
You better believe it. Chapmanville's undefeated.
And Chapmanville, they beat some double A teams now. Some double A teams. You know, they beat up on Logan. They beat Mingo very convincingly in a pretty bad blowout. They beat Midland Trail, same fashion, a pretty bad blowout. But
That's right, Wes.
Greenbrier East has been playing some guys in AAA and 4A. That Greenbrier East team is battle tested. They're coming to this one with some scores. Chapmanville's coming into this one squeaky clean. I don't know if y'all seen that rain, but this ain't going to be a clean game.
Yeah.
They have turf, but I'm talking about what's going on with them pads on. This Greenbrier East team is they're ready, man. They lost to Nitro last week. They did not have 1,000-yard rusher AJ Godfrey with them, which obviously when you don't have your leading back, that can kind of derail the game plan. I believe Nate Suttle still had like 130. He had a tutty. But this Greenbrier East team, man, I'm a fan of it, not just because I'm wearing the merch or anything. I'm a big fan of Coach Ray Lee and what he's doing up there, him and his staff. And this is a great group of kids and a group of seniors that has some talent. That is very nice to see them just getting some eyes put on them, given last year's blunder. You know, they went 3-7 last year, so they're having the same kind of pipe, like a pipe we flipped there. To be honest with you, you
know, they could definitely make some noise. You know, they can make a deep run.
Chapmanville, on the other hand, though, right? Chapmanville is a team that was forced by their teeth to step up to AAA. I believe like a week or two before the season.
Right before the season, yeah.
So like me bringing up the schedule, I'm just talking about in terms of playing calibers of teams and being used to playing that upper echelon type of opponent there. But that's no knock on the Chapmanville team at all, you know, because up until relatively pretty quickly, that team, I mean, they had a season scheduled against some of the best teams in their assumed class, you know.
Yeah.
And this Chapmanville team would still be in the top 10 for Double A. And I'm not sure what the points would come out to there, to be honest with you. I would love to see that, you know.
Oh, yeah. Undefeated. They would have to be in the top 3.
But Chapmanville's a threat, man. That's a threat. I'm interested. This Greenbrier East team game is the ultimate test for them. I tell you what, yeah, and obviously it's the ultimate test. They're undefeated and they're playing a good 3A school. But Dakota Dalton's been played extremely good football. A popular name that's been on the page, Trey Ward, he's been playing good too, and not just that wideout, but at DB. And he's going to have his hands full because Nate Suttle, Caden Stone, they've been fire. Suttle and Stone, cuz for real. Suttle and Stone, man. And then I guess that's all of the AAA games we have. We got anything to do with, to be honest with you. Now going down the Double A is where we can get a little shifty though. Bluefield hosts Oak Glen. What a down week it feels when there's no Bluefield football being played, huh? That's been a fun team all year long. I mean, I'm gonna assume the assumption here. I'm assuming that Bluefield handles business on Saturday. That's for sure. Cody, I don't know if you're going to a game. What day's Chilhowie in Twin Springs?
Friday.
Did I just leak that? Cody's going to be at the Chilhowie Twin Springs game this week. No, but Bluefield is hosting Oak Glen. If that's something you're interested in going to.
Is this Saturday?
Yeah. Now you have Princeton host Hampshire, but Logan could probably if you're watching this, if you want to slide to the Princeton game, Cody, you can literally walk to the Bluefield game. Literally, Cody lives like a minute away from the actual stadium, so that'll just be easy. It'll be easy.
America's voted best stadium.
What? No, but Bluefield. It'll be nice to have them back. Matt Simpson. We all saw the jump that he took from freshman to
That was-
sophomore.
It was not a jump. That was a leap.
Yeah,
Oh,
night and day. Jeremiah Jones has had such a stellar season, filling in at full-time running back at the loss of Willis Wilson, who
Mhm.
shout out to Willis. It looks like that his physical therapy has been going pretty well. This team's hot and dangerous. Russ, for real. Because man, and this defense, everybody's flying together. Everybody's there playing sound tackling football. Like this, and I can't even not mention Pat Calhoun. He's been stellar, and Tylee Simon's been a Swiss Army knife for him, for real, on both sides of the football. They got to get past Oak Glen. That's all, really. Last season, I believe they beat, who was it, South Charleston, in the first round. So my challenge to this team is just get deeper.
Yep. Big Fred's Mamba challenge. I love that.
Facts. As I'm wearing Greenbrier East gear. No, but Petersburg and Midland Trail. That's going to be another good one right there. Petersburg's a tough team, man. They out of Riverview last year, like 60-0. But Trail, man, this Trail team right now, they're clicking. Jaden Root led the little region there in rushing yards, and I believe he had, what was it? He finished with 14, 60, and 22 touchdowns.
South Harrison
last year. My fault. Thank you. But this Trail team, man, hey, they're growing. I told you, and Red, I'm sure y'all both saw the post. Do it for Damon. What a beautiful thing that was last week. They wear 66 on their helmet in memory of Damon Mooney, one of their teammates who passed away in a car accident in, I believe, 2019. 2023. My fault. Sorry there. And they beat not Buffalo. They beat the team. I forget who it was, 66-0.
Oh wow!
9-1 and lock in their playoff seeding there. So that's going to be a big one there too. I would love to see Trail get a run going, man. Hey, this Midland Trail team, they're tough. That only loss is to AAA Chapmanville. That's it. They beat everybody else. That James Monroe win was a huge win for that team. Speaking of James Monroe, they play Mingo. Gonna be game of the week, cause I ain't gonna hold you. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
James Monroe gets to go play at the nicest facilities in southern West Virginia. That Mingo Field is beautiful, man. It's so nice. I played there myself whenever I was in high school. Nice facilities too, man. It all smells good whenever you walk into the locker room. Nicest facilities in southern West Virginia, 100%. What?
Honeycutt, real nice facilities. America's fan voted best stadium in the country. Nicest facilities.
Even the Bluefield fans will tell you that Mitchell needs some renovations done, and Honeycutt, I played there too. It's a very nice facility, by the way. Very nice facility. Very nice. But that Mingo Field those are nice, man. They're very nice. I'll be honest with you though, I'd be lying to everybody right here to their faces. No bias out the window. Cody's gonna agree with me right now. Cleanest facilities is Mount View. 100%.
I was blown away. I was blown
Honestly,
away.
Elite facilities.
Yeah.
Elite.
Nice.
I would have never. I don't even think my head coach, Coach Thomason, wouldn't have even been able to take that kind of stuff, man. Our whole point was playing in mud and having wooden lockers still. What's going on? This is crazy.
But
Nice.
the locker rooms, like the field is nice, and the stands are new and stuff like that. Concessions dope, but the actual locker room that the players are in, insane.
It's beautiful.
And I would agree. It really is.
He never would have had that stuff growing up, man. But regardless, back to the game. James Monroe versus Mingo.
James Hangerman said, I appreciate you guys keeping me updated on the West Virginia and SWVA football. Living here in Florida, hard to keep up. Well, James, that's what we're here for, brother. Appreciate the likes you sent earlier, too. Absolutely.
Hey, we appreciate you, big dog. This is what we're here for.
100%.
For real. I actually live in Charlotte right right now currently. So I understand.
Mark Thompson said, "Seeing Frankfurt and Indy on the same side of the bracket is insane. That was your 1 and 2 for the most of the season until Silas got hurt."
100%. And that's a favorite for Bluefield. You get both of them, and one of them's going to take the other out, flat out. But back to this because I want to talk about it,
Sorry.
man.
Fred's gone.
Uh-oh.
Fred's having technical difficulties. I had to host tonight. He's using his phone right now, so guaranteed he got a phone call, and I guarantee it's a sister. Go ahead, Greg. Do you know where he was? I'm not ready to get from West Virginia.
I think we were talking about Indy and there he is.
Sorry, my sweet girlfriend called me.
I guaranteed it was one of your sisters. I guaranteed it.
Really? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But James Monroe and Mingo, man. But yeah, dude, Ryan, man. By the way, we would like to issue a public apology to Monroe
Retraction.
Moeller. Yeah, to Monroe Moeller, who currently still holds the single-season passing record for James Monroe in 2019. I believe it was 2,100 yards and some change, where someone sent into us that Ryan Mann broke it, and we put a graphic out for it. So Monroe, that's on us, big dog. And I'll put a corrected graphic out there so he can get some shine from it. By all means, hey, I'm cool with it. I love to make graphics. So, yep. Sorry about that, guys. But Ryan Mann has the chance to still break the single season. Now, the regular season is still cemented and it's put into stone. But Ryan Mann has a chance to break that this week against Mingo. And, that's a tough team to break it against. They have two of the best DBs in this region. And, obviously, Division I Marshall commit Aiden Burke. But the sleeper right there is Keziah Joplin. That young man has had a stellar season. That Mingo defense is good, man. Like that Dodger game last week, man, it sucked. Because that was a good game for the most part. That was an extremely good game. As we're going to see, I know that this is a good Maverick defense coming up coming from Lynn's side. Mingo's had a couple of times they've had just some trouble getting the run game going, and when Jace Bam Coleman's going, this team is hard to beat, and last week, Jameer Knuckles showed some touch on a couple of good balls. And Aiden Burke showed some crazy ability to extend plays. So the defense, those best linebacker duo in Southern West Virginia, in Jacob Maynard and Tatum Hackney. Tatum Hackney is leading the state in total tackles as a whole. But over there in James Monroe, man, Caden Hines is a walking highlight. I know y'all all seen that one-handed pick right there. That was kind of crazy too. So that'll be a fun one, man. That'll be a good one. Brock Parker too, man. That's the sleeper there. If he can get the ground game going there, that's going to be a very good game. Very good game.
I said drop a football in the comments if you missed Big Fred for those couple of seconds.
Sorry about that. Lincoln at Indy. I expect Indy to handle business here. Indy and Frankfurt being on the same side of the bracket right there is definitely that's an interesting one.
We got a football.
Good. Yeah, all I do is talk, man. Red, what you got over there to talk?
I done got lost.
So,
I don't know where I'm at.
Lindsey Morris, I think Chilhowie plays Friday night at Chilhowie. Comments.
Hey, Chapmanville outscored their opponents 461-52. That's nuts.
Yeah, bro, Chapmanville's been handing out whoopings all year long. Them in East is going to be interesting.
It's going to be a heck of a game. They must have a good defense to only put up 52 points all season.
God. I don't know what I thought you was gonna say, Greg, but it wasn't that, man. That was, oh my god. I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with their game. I did not know.
I feel like we hit the rewind button, you know. So I was like a little bit of deja vu.
Keep it going. Keep it rolling.
Sorry, Logan and Doddridge. Also, that's our last AA matchup for teams that we are affiliated with via birth. You know, being born in the mountains. Logan and Doddridge is going to be a tough one, man. That's a tough task for Logan. That's a tough task. And Dodgers looked good last week against number 65 is a dog that did that defensive lineman. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's a
Disruptive.
beast.
Logan has their hands full here for real. Big old Rob Ball with a choke slam. That is gave you what? Oh, but that's a talented Logan team. Lucas Lambert. You were obviously all seeing the tour he's going on. You know. On all of the Power 4 schools. Shout out my dog Gene. You know,
they beat Westside 20-0 last week.
yeah. Man, in Westside, shout out to Westside too. Since we're here, started off the season extremely strong. Got into a tougher part of the schedule. But shout out to Braden Waldron, man. Kid had a great season. And shout out to Coach Will Daniels. I do think really surpassed expectations on what was given.
Oh,
you know.
For sure.
So before you jump into single A, I know you're about to. I know your transitions. You like a good transition. James Hagerman said, "How is the view down in the patch doing?"
Man, James, I'll be honest with you, buddy. There are some diamonds in the rough, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Hood Jr. had 1,000 yards from scrimmage. So congratulations to him on that. Bet Dow County Player of the Week, potentially. I haven't decided that yet. It'll probably get decided after this live, to be honest with you. Because there's some sleepers there. Peyton Lee had the pitch 6. Zion Jackson played extremely well. But Zion Jackson, bullshit at the end, man. Mount View, so basically they went into the season, they had a quarterback battle. Boom, week one of them tears the ACL. Then the offense, they're having a hard time getting going. Boom, they finally get going. Other quarterback breaks his wrist, I believe is what the injury was. All right, same game, so they put the freshman in. This is against Wyoming East. That kid breaks his collarbone, same exact game. So now they don't have a quarterback roster. So Zion Jackson, starting wide receiver, goes over to quarterback, and he honestly breathes life into that team for like 5-6 weeks. So like I want to make sure that kid gets some recognition because he really did. He had a stellar season, given the context of what he had to deal with. I mean, he exceeded expectations, and I believe he had 5 picks on the season. I'm pretty sure he had 5.
It's 4 or 5, yeah.
Hey, full shout out to Zion Jackson, man, and his brother Zaylen too. Listen, talented duo right there for real. But it wasn't the season that they were wanting to have in Coach Curtis Lindsey's first season, but it's definitely something that has some positives to take away from. And I do believe that changes will be coming. And I don't mean in staff, but I'm just talking about obviously just growth of this team. So
there's a foundation that they figured out that they built this season that can be built on.
They just need that offensive line to kick it into gear, man. And they had a couple of tough losses. This Mountain View team was just a couple of bounces of the ball away from finishing 500.
I think they gave Tug everything they wanted.
Facts. Smith had they were up on Smith 20-7 going into the 4th. Then it was a bad snap turned into a defensive touchdown for Smith. I don't know what happened after that, but there was a little bit of an implosion there, and it led to Smith Mountain winning the football game 27-20, going down 13 going into the 4th.
James said, "I'm glad because I had heard that the program was less than stellar over the last few years." James, just know it's on the up and up.
Yeah, no, for sure. Love my guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Coach Anderson's special right now.
with that being said, again, Remember, if we get to 50,000 likes before January 1st, Fred will put to the Mount View logo on his arm.
Oh yeah, dude. If we do an explosion and hit 50K before the end of the year, 100% I'm getting a tattoo. Now going into single A, speaking about it, Man versus Wahama. I hate this for Man. Man just played Wahama last game of the season, and I believe it was 49-0, and then they got to travel right back up there again. So they got into the dance. That's gonna be a hard one, to be honest with you. That's hard to be motivated for as a player, probably.
Now, hear me out.
Still up there, and Man don't lay down. They aren't bred to
Now, hear me out. So now you've had 2 weeks to scout this team. They know what you're going to do. You kind of know what they're going to do. As a coaching staff, this is kind of a gift for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now there's nothing in the playbook that you throw away. They've already seen everything you got, so now you just add to it. Now's the trick place. Mm-hmm. Now you show up with a completely different play style. We got a week, fellas. Let's pull it together. Let's give them something they ain't never seen before.
At this point, I mean, hey, what's there to lose? Nothing.
What they say in dodgeball? Last game of the year, not dodgeball, but it was may have been dodgeball. Last game of the year, Cotton can't hold nothing back now.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Meadowbridge versus Cameron. Meadowbridge, man, they've had a fun season too, man. Tripp and Trent Rose, the brothers. I mean, this is not the Meadowbridge team of past. You know, Caden Sims still had a dominating season. I believe he finished north of, 1,200, 1,300 yards. But I believe the scrimmage is close to 2. I'm pretty sure scrimmage is closer to 2. He had 2,000 rushing last year, but this year they had him throwing the football, catching the football, doing it all really. But Tripp and Trent both had stellar seasons. Trent, I believe, is the quarterback. Trent, he played very well this season. Very well. It's Tripp is the quarterback, and I'm tripping because Tripp, stellar season for him. Trent, stellar season too. This Meadowbridge team is fun. Right now they have Cameron, who last year was crushing everybody. Their only losses were, I believe, the team's from Ohio, if I'm not mistaken.
They're fun to watch.
And Cameron lost in the state championship last year to Wahama. I believe that's who won it last year, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be a tough outing for them. Tough outing. Greenbrier West plays, man, I did not think about writing this stuff neatly. Pendleton County. Tough outing for G West too, but luckily for them, they've had tough outings for 10 straight weeks. Man, they're just eating to the face. This team was training in the snow, so they're trained to go for real. That's going to be a fun one for them. Sherman and East Hardy. Eli Pauley just popped off. He was the first quarterback to throw 2,000 yards at Sherman since, I believe, 2009. So right there's a record that took 16 years to break. And obviously Trey Lester had a stellar season there too. Dawson Greens played very, very well. They have a good chance against East Hardy. Tud versus Tucker. I like Tud. Tud's back and they're healthy. Preston May, quarterback, he's back. Bright.
Oh no.
Gone. He'll call me in a second. I'm not very privy on West Virginia. So if you know anything about single A brackets, Greg, go ahead, take it over, brother.
Did not write that down. Hold on just a moment.
Right. While Greg's looking at that, I'm going to address some of the comments. James, how does this Facebook Live work? I'm used to streaming on TikTok. James, we use a second-party platform called Restream. Fred really is the IT guy. He knows all the ins and outs. Me and Greg are millennials. We don't really be doing this. Oh, there's Fred. He's back.
I'm Gen X.
Gen X. I was trying to give Greg some years, man. I wasn't trying to put you on blast like that, Greg.
I'm back, bro. But Bryson Eli's back. Cam Sloan hit 1,000 yards receiving. He will be recognized for it. Tudge is going to be fun. I know that they had an offensive lineman who was hurt before the season. He's a dog. He's healthy. Cannot remember the young man's name to save my life. But that's a big addition back too. Is getting a guy like that back on the offensive line. Todd should look a lot more like Todd. They dropped that one to Man, and then they had James Monroe the last week of the season. So yeah.
Danny Ball put in the comments back like he never left.
Precisely. Then we got Tulsa versus Wheeling. That's rough.
We got a couple comments. They was telling me that the quote was from Waterboy, last game of the year. Brent can't hold anything back now. Yes, but the quote that I'm thinking about is from Dodgeball, when the surfer dude is sitting there talking to the announcer, and his name is Cotton. I can't remember the exact quote, but the other one is from Waterboy. And Logan said single A is the most interesting, in my opinion.
100%. Tulsa versus Wheeling Central is the last game that we have a hand in, by the way. We haven't really, been too deep into Tulsa this year, but I did see that they are the sole reason that the Montcalm Generals are not suiting up. I did not think that they were going to beat Riverview. Peyton lead at the longest pick six in school history.
Mm-hmm.
Tulsa won the football game. And just like that, they're being rewarded with a trip into the postseason. Now, they have a tough Wheeling Central team. I ain't got nothing to do with Wheeling, so I'll say, listen, that's a private school, cuz they be recruiting for real. Flat out, hey, they be getting after it, so
Dude,
that's always a
crazy.
tough out.
That's crazy that a private school is in the state playoffs. Because in Virginia, our private schools have their own division.
And
they
I'm
have
probably
their own state
misspeaking on
championship.
some of the details, to be honest with you, but to my understanding, yeah. So that's just that.
Hey, shout out.
So there's the West Virginia Player of the Week. Peyton Mounts, Pikeview, 286-3, and a W against Buffalo. To send the Panthers to the playoffs for the first time since 2010. And then 460 Player of the Week, Brad Mosser, for his performance against South Charleston. 4 touchdowns in just 2 quarters. 3 of them, I believe, in 4 minutes. Facts. This is just the day for Greg. Also, Mountain View Player of the Week will be decided and announced tonight. And happy Veterans Day to Greg. So there was our playoff preview for West Virginia, brought to you by Bill Cole Auto Mall, Reno Medical Center, and Bergen Herbert Bank. Cody, take me away.
Liberty Christian is a private school in the Virginia playoffs in the public system. Good catch.
Am I missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody, to be honest with you. I guess I feel like I'm probably just missing teams because it's the playoffs. So it's just some teams, in memoriam, and I may make that a post, man.
Yeah. I will say, you didn't talk about how the 2012-2013 Graham G-men were your Mercer County Team of the Year, beat both Princeton and Bluefield. Just saying, throwing that out there.
Yeah, wow.
But are we're sliding over to SWVA?
Yeah, give me one momento.
I'm just saying, you got to walk me through this.
Oh, so you got to just go back to where you hit the picture and you click the Virginia one.
Okay, is that the right one? Boom, just like that.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. See, I can be an IT guy too.
Yeah, for sure.
He said you got to click over and then click the Virginia one, like it just says Virginia or something.
You wear many hats, my friend.
Yeah, many hats, just not as many as Big Fred.
Well, Big Fred has a big head.
Or Brad Mosser.
Stay tuned to that graphic.
Big
plays every single position known to man.
Bad Brad Mosser.
Mm-hmm. That's tough, Greg. That was tough.
Man.
Go in. James, I'm just saying. Listen, Bluefield, when I was in high school, Bluefield got us 3 out of 4 times. But I got the one that mattered senior year. Ask anybody, that's the one that matters. Princeton also got us 3 out of 4 times when I was in high school, and I got the one that mattered. Ask Princeton special teams coordinator Derek Passage about that. Not the switch over.
Big Fred.
What up?
What up? That is hilarious. But Fred, take over. You know what to do. Bring us in the SWVA.
What's up, everybody? I'm just letting you know that the 2013 Graham G men could not hold this Princeton Tigers team's jock straps.
Disrespectful and incorrect. Disrespectful, incorrect.
Bro, Brad Moster's going down as something different, Cody. Brad Moster's going down as something completely different. Cause listen, that guy's one of them ones. He is going to be how we talked about kids. Going, oh, yeah, no. Brad Moster was one. Hey, he's one of them ones.
Brother. I was one of them ones.
Cody, you ain't guarding Brad Moster. In your prime, not a chance on nothing. Are you guarding Brad Moster? No way.
Brother,
No way.
They'd have brought me down, put me at cornerback from safety just to island him.
Cause
Just to.
they would have gave him a little end around, and he would have left your face mask attached to the bench. He's sitting flying.
Yeah. They said that about a couple other cats too.
Hey, and then the other cats, they ain't no Brad Moster, bro. For real. Listen, Cody. Hey, y'all, I told Cody something crazy. I'll tell you for the buck, bro. And maybe I'm just a little bit recency biased. Brad Moster is one of the greatest high school football players I've ever seen. The threat of that guy with the ball in his hand is second to none, for real. And I mean, when you think about the receiver room that he was a part of, him and Dom Collins, buddy, listen, Dom, he the goat. But Brad got some horns on him too. That's all I'm saying. That guy got some horns on him too, man. Hey, he's like that. But anyways,
listen, all seriousness. This Princeton team would have gave us everything we ever wanted and more. No cap.
You know, they would have beat y'all by 75.
Absolutely not even true. No.
What?
No. I ain't saying they're gonna walk the dog on us. No. They'd have won the game. Would have been by 20. They wouldn't have kept stabbing.
Maybe 20 at the end of the first.
Cody would have put 20 by himself on that defense. All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No, but anyways, SWBA is brought to you by Judson Supermarket, First Community Bank, Sarah Short Baker with Home by Hicks & Co. And our guest for us today is, where's he at, Cody?
We're trying to get the email sent through. Said doesn't show accept, just mark as read and delete. So I just resent the invite to him. But if you don't hit that jingle, then we're going to start over. Every
good town needs a super good place like Judson Supermarket. Bro, this hat is cold, bro.
Cold.
Hey, are we merched up, Code? We merched up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, who is that you got with you, my friend?
That is Bubbles. She's a Tazewell bulldog.
Not the bulldog.
Tazewell.
What up, Tazewell? Ho.
Didn't Princeton play Tazewell this year?
Dude, what am I doing?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, what was that score?
No, they didn't. Not this year.
Was it last year? I thought they played this year and last year.
I'm pretty sure it was just last year.
All right. Because last year they gave them everything they wanted and more.
No, like that.
Yeah. No, literally 70 points. We're waiting for our special guest, Brandon West. Brandon has been a staple in our comments. He has not missed a show this year unless we've missed the show. And
100%.
We ain't in the IT guys, so when Brandon, when he gets the invite, he accepts it. We'll get him in here. But moving forward, let's do our.
Because I'm literally the IT guy. What are you talking about? It's in the. It's on the screen, right? Don't it say the IT guy?
Oh, well, yeah. Go ahead and fix that for me.
So what's up, everybody? We are back with some SWVA football postseason special. We're getting it started. We will be joined in a bit by SWVA superfan and fresh off the clock faithful Brandon West. Brandon, like Cody said, he's been here every single week. And what funner way to repay him than to bring him on the show he watches every single week. I'm excited, Brandon, to meet you and to hear what your thoughts and what your takes are. Keep it PG on what SWVA football is going into the quarter months. Cody, the only notes I have written down is this.
I got you.
I wrote down SWVA, and I love Antonio Wilcoxon, the running back for Jobs. Dude, I'm such a big fan, bro. If I could get Coach right, if you're watching this, my friend, for real, If you got a 26 practice jersey, I'll put it on my wall. I'm a fan of that kid. I want this kid to go so far, man. His personality, it is infectious. The accent, everything. He's so positive. He wants to love on his offensive lineman, and the kid works hard. Dude, I love him, bro. Let me not smack my laptop, man. But that's all I wrote on my notes for SWVA was I love Antonio Will Coxon. The kid's a dog, man. And that's why he is your He is your.
Wait, I didn't hear none of that.
I said Antonio Bill Coxon. He is your.
Dun, 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 dun. Not your Giles County Player of the Week, because that goes to Tucker Bryan from Narrows went 3 for 5, 87 yards, passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 carries, 109 rushing yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, you thought you had a nice segue there, didn't you? You was trying to ruin this for me. Don't ruin this for me, Fred. Don't you ruin this for me. But what a big game. Narrows went out there. They showed out, got the dub, got into the playoffs. Narrows went 5-5 on the season, and Tucker was a huge part of that. Huge part that they got into the playoffs. So shout out to him for being your Giles County Player of the Week. Now, Fred, can you give me another segue, please?
Dude, I was getting thirsty. Boom. So last week, SWVA Player of the Week was the young man from Bradford, super clean graphic. What was his name, Cody? I'm so sorry.
Peyton Dobbins.
Peyton Dobbins went crazy last week. But this week's Player of the Week. So Cody was able, for one, we want to say thank you to Giles. Man, for the love. Cody, talk to him, Cody.
What an atmosphere, what an experience. Just being there, being recognized as, just being fresh off the clock as an entity is still mind-blowing to me. Seeing the kids come up to us on the sideline asking if, who's going to be the post-game interviews. Like they're curious, they're excited, they want to see it. The fans, the student section interacting with us, being like, hey, take a video, put us on Fresh Off the Clock. It's crazy. The coach was excited for us to be there. We appreciate you, Coach Sam Wright. Thank you so much. That atmosphere was electric. They had like an 85-year-old man going into the third quarter lead like a rally cry. And I cried because I missed it. I didn't get to film it. But they was hyped. The whole stadium was crazy. And it was one of the best experiences at a football game that I've personally ever been to. Not as a fan, but as a sports media person. Like, it was great. It was wonderful. It was awesome. And I got to see your Southwestern Virginia, SWVA Player of the Week in person.
And that is brought to you by...
Or was it Rogers Auto Body? No, that was the coverage of the game. Sorry. Still in sideline mode, man. Got me talking about the game.
Brought to you by Goodson Supermarket, Sarah Short Baker, Home by Hicks & Co., and First Community Bank.
And your Player of the Week is Giles, running back / quarterback / do whatever you need him to do. Just put the ball in his hand, line him up wherever you think the ball is going to go. Antonio Will Coxon.
Dude.
Putting in work.
You have no idea. Rushed for 15 carries, 169 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. And as Fred's highlight of Antonio said, and he can pass, was 1 for 1 on a 37-yard passing touchdown. In that game, he helped Giles clinch the number 1 overall seed for playoff in the regions. Not the number 1 overall seed, but the number 1 seed for the region 1C, I believe they're in. Yeah.
Nice.
So, shout out to them. They also clinched the district title. I believe it was a share title. Somebody earlier said it wasn't a share title. It's up in the air. I don't know how they're doing it, but they all like tied in points. So,
okay.
Just like Antonio said in the post game, they my offensive line, my brothers. Dude, shout out to the Giles offensive line, bro, for real. Hey, them halls was working, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The clips that I was seeing, man, that offensive line was moving in ways that was only possible through writing poetry, man. It was beautiful. Something that would make a grown man cry, and I cried my eyes out. I clenched my pearls, man.
The discipline that those offensive linemen have, the way that they are totally in sync, like seeing it in video was cool. Like it's cool. But seeing it in person, like there wasn't a millisecond when the quarterback said, down, boom, every hand hit the dirt simultaneously. Crazy. It was crazy. It was so impressive that even Serena talked about it with the head coach after the game. Like she was like,
you know what, coach? You really got that Caden stuff down.
Kind of. She did kind of say it like that too. Their accents are very, very similar. Very similar. I have no idea. But yeah, shout out to Tucker Bryan for your Giles County Player of the Week and Antonio
Brought to you
Wilcoxon.
by Button Law Firm, PLLC.
PLLC. And your Southwest Virginia Player of the Week, Antonio Wilcoxon from Giles.
All the
Brought to
hard
you
work done in Giles County. Judson Supermarket, Sarah Short Baker, home by Hickson Co., and
Bang.
First Community Bank.
Bang, 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 bang. Hi, Adeline.
What up, Adeline? How are we?
Oh, she said, I'm good, Uncle Fred. So let's get into the playoff preview. There were a bunch of games last week. That season's over. We're on to a new season. Everybody's 0-0. What did Coach Palmer say? First 1 to 5 gets the chip. Love that.
Right.
5 just the
Love
chip.
that. First
I'm
1 to
just
5
now
gets the
discovering
chip.
that I can see the comments, so I'm sorry, but I did want to interlude here because I've been, Adam Johnson, I feel you, big dog. Chase Southern, Levi Sprouse, and Colby Atkins have all had big seasons. Chase Southern used to play with Porter Lowe, Cody, which is crazy.
It's crazy.
Miss Cynthia, you hit it on the head. Hey, Mason, what's up, sweet girl? But yeah, Antonio is a dude, great kid. When I interviewed the team, I was like, that guy just has the energy, bro. Congratulations, this one's yours, big dog, and we will be seeing you in person in December at the first ever Fresh Off the Clock Awards ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. I gotta pull up Max Preps here. I got all the screenshots for the playoff matchups and stuff like that, except for one. And it was 4D because I keep forgetting that Blacksburg is in 4D. So got to pull all that up. I don't have my glasses on. Something about can't enter, something to do with.
Hey, can I run to the? Can I run to the restroom?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I take the bathroom on this? Is that what I'm allowed to do?
Don't taste the bathroom.
No, I'm putting you down, bro. Check out this. I got one more, bro.
Dr. Bio, Sasuke. Sorry, anime guys. All right, so I got it here. Looking for it. Always forget about Blacksburg. Sorry, Blacksburg. I forget how big of a school it is. But so for our not Jiraiya Sensei, that was a cool little flex on Fred's part. So for our Region 4D playoff brackets, there's only one team that we really cover, and that is your Blacksburg Bruins. Blacksburg Bruins. Sorry, it's really hard to say. Or is it the Blue Devils? I get Christiansburg and Blacksburg's mascot mixed up all the time, but they're playing the number 1 seed, George Washington.
Oh, wow.
That's a tall task. That's a tall task. Yeah, Trey knows in the comments. Don't put it past Blacksburg's got a great running game. Luke Mann, he's been running all over the field for him.
Yes, he has.
Their quarterback, I can't never say his name, Chef, something like that. He's really coming to his own, really put SWVA on the map to let y'all know like he is an established quarterback. Blacksburg is not a team to sleep on. I'm not going to say that G-Dub is on upset alert, but we are rooting for Blacksburg, especially coming from SWVA. We're definitely rooting for them. Sun Jin Woo is crazy. That's a crazy flex. I know y'all might not know the anime talk here, but Sun Jin Woo Funko Pop is a crazy flex. Crazy flex.
That's my first
Then,
rule.
yeah, that was hard. And then moving on to Class 3, Region C? Region 3C, 3D. You got Magna Vista versus Abingdon. Since I was a little kid in SWVA, we've always heard about Magna Vista.
I'm out. Can I flip my camera at all?
Hunter, I don't know how to say your name, and I don't want to butcher it. But he said the Blacksburg quarterback is out for the season. Backup is playing very well, though. Hunter, if you know that backup quarterback's name, please put it in the comments for us. Logan said big flex, right?
Hold on, bro. Dude.
Go ahead.
So you know how I told you I had my little Twin Springs box in my closet, and I put some hoodies in it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this for real, man.
Oh, is that the cat sleeping in the bag? Not the cat in the box. I got the cat in the box.
No, Jinx is sleeping in the Twin Springs box. It's so adorable.
Well, don't wake him up.
Cat in the Hat.
Not cat in the hat.
Sorry to cut y'all off, but I was like, dude, that's adorable. It's like this. I'm in the Twin Springs merch.
And he's in the Twin Springs box. All right, you good? You get that out of the way?
Yeah.
Gabe said, how about we be professional? If you don't think Jinx in a box is professional, Gabe, then you don't know
That's
what
professional.
is.
No, that was worthy. He was in the Twin Springs box, and we're on SWVA. No, that wasn't. That was my cat Jinx.
Yeah. He's the backup quarterback for Blacksburg. That was quick. But on to 3D. We got number 1 Magna Vista versus Abingdon. We're huge Abingdon guys. Like, you know what I mean? We give them as much love as we can. But Magna Vista.
Wow.
Do you hear that, Cody?
No.
I hear her voice out in the morning, out as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away.
We got bad Brad Monster watching.
What up, Brad?
Brad,
Cody.
I would have locked you up in high school, dog.
Brad, you missed it, Brad. Listen, I told him you would leave Cody's jaw wrapped around his shoulder, cuz. No doubt about it. Not a dude. Cody's crazy. Brad, you would have had that man's knees ready to be spread on toast with peanut butter, bro. Jelly, for real.
Bad Brad Monster.
But Cody, Country Roads, Aiden Woods. Wow!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
It's great meeting you, brother. Country Roads, Aiden Woods, Abingdon tight end, 3-star tight end, has
flipped his tackle.
Abingdon may have, because like Trey said, they've lost 7 starters due to injury. So
I was talking about WVU.
I don't know what their plans are for him. Hopefully D-tackle, because the kid's a monster.
Yeah, what?
Right, Logan. Exactly. Thank you. Easy pickings. I'd have got all kinds of picks. But yeah, Aiden Woods, 3-star tight end out of Virginia, flips his commitment from Bill Belichick and the UNC Tar Heels to go to Rich Rod and your West Virginia Mountaineers. And to be honest, I don't blame him one bit. I do not blame him one bit.
Dude, where's Brandon West at?
He's got camera issues going on right now. I'm communicating with him.
Brandon, we'll get you on here, buddy. I promise.
Yeah, I promise. I promise.
Yeah.
But like I said, the chaos that is happening in Chapel Hill right now, don't blame the kid whatsoever for flipping. Don't blame him whatsoever for flipping his commitment there. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Mountaineer faithfuls. You got a dog. Whether they put him at tight end, whether they put him at tackle, whether they put him at D tackle, whether they put him at quarterback, it doesn't matter. Kid is a dog.
And that's a tough outing for Abingdon, and they have been battling the injuries all season. Hopefully Judge Dillo's healthy. That kid's a monster. Very
Oh,
good.
that'll make a big
Rise.
difference. Big difference if he is.
All rise for Judge
All right.
Willie. All
Um,
rise.
Your 4 seed in 3D is Carroll County. Carroll County has had a heck of a season. They would have been a little bit higher, but their strength of schedule is, they play just from where they're at central wise. They play a lot of 2A teams, Class 2 teams in Virginia, and a couple single A teams. They got a crazy loss against not Gate City, but Grayson County. So they lost to Grayson County, which is a single A team. So that hurt them a lot points wise. And they go up against number 5 Northside. I don't know a thing about Northside. That's on the other side. I don't know nothing about them. Lord by the Tide, don't do that. And I think thought there was one more. Goochland at 7. Doesn't move me. Now, here's the bulk of what we cover. 2A and 1A. So let me go ahead and just pull these up. You got number 1 Glenvar versus Nelson County. We don't really cover Glenvar, but their fans love us and we love their fans. So let's throw them in there. Let's talk about it. A generational quarterback. Glenvar has a generational
Buddy's
quarterback.
like that, cuz.
Just set the single season passing record for the state of Virginia. Crazy. I think not Northside. I think Glenvar wins this by 1.5 million. I'm just saying. Just one of them games. It's not going to be close. Then you got Radford versus Appomattox County. Appomattox County is always a tough out. Doesn't matter who. Yeah, historically, it doesn't matter what year they're in the playoffs. They're going to be in the playoffs. Radford, they got some dogs. They got some cats. Peyton Dobbins at quarterback has been putting on a show.
At DB and at wideout, dog.
And at wideout, dog. Normally your 4 and 5 seeds, those games are the toughest games. Like those are your best games to watch. Are you twitching?
Yeah.
What are you twitching about?
Cody. Honaker. The lineman. The 3-star lineman.
Oh, Reese. You talking about Reese Honaker? Why don't you just say that? You sitting there twitching at me, man.
I was trying to make you look cool, man. Like you just slide into it, I was trying to help you out, brother.
Don't let me call 911. Right. I was scared. That makes it on speed dial, man.
Glenvar.
Yeah, I just seen that. That's
quarterback is done for. He was in a sling in the second half. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and pre-order those Graham G-Men rings real quick. Just kidding. Listen, hey, Cody, that road goes through Big Stone Gap. Bullet Park. 3 seed for 2C is Floyd County. Floyd County is a team that we just started covering on this year. They got some dogs too. We're not really deep in there yet, information-wise, but they've played solid teams all year. They've gotten quality wins. Broken clavicle. That is dang. That's not. You can't even play through that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's sad. Dang. Well, but getting into the meat and bones of it, Region 2D, like Big Fred just said, great segue. Region 2D goes through Big Stone Gap.
Through Bullet Park, baby, and Union, them boys is going, man. Them boys is going.
They got fan favorite Lee High this week. Lee's giving it everything they got all season. They have battled the injury bug like no team I've seen.
Fan voted player of the week. Clay Robbins. Let me go look at his stats real quick. There's that reveal. Boom! Fan voted player of the week. Clay Robbins. Listen, guys, we asked and you answered. Like it was nobody's business. I believe week in and week out, we keep setting the bar for highest amount of votes on the fan voted poll, man. It's crazy. We're getting literally thousands of votes on these polls, which is mind blowing, to be honest with you. But man, Clay Robbins, congratulations.
In a huge upset over
against Abby.
Huge. Yeah. So Clay went out. He went 12 for 20, 313 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. What more can you ask for your quarterback?
And that deep one to Connor Early, buddy. Hey, shout out to Connor Early for a great career. Same thing to you guys. Y'all are staring Goliath in the face. Union has a state championship in mind. Go out there and swing until your shoulders fall off for real.
Okay. Hunter, not really. I'm not familiar with Armstrong Kennedy High. Not familiar with them at all. But if you say all roads lead there, I trust your judgment. You have not led me astray all year. So,
I'll be honest with you. Bring them. Listen, them cats up in Big Stone Gap ain't messing around. Bring them.
for the last
I don't
6
know
weeks,
nothing about them, but you know what I do? I do know about. Hey, that 2-8 in that backfield, they don't care who's on that other side of the football. Keith Chandler going. Keith Chandler going. You think number 2 is scared of some Kennedy Armstrong? I don't. You think Carlos Sanderson? Hey, bring him down south. Hey, bring him down south. Let's lace him up and play some football. I like the Bears.
Fred likes the Bears. I like that team from Bluefield. Last 6 weeks, they've averaged 55 points a game, and I don't think they've gave up more than 13 points. Defense is clicking on all cylinders. Offense has finally found their groove. They got their quarterback back, 2-time state winning quarterback, Dalton Roberts. They got a 3-5-headed monster in the backfield led by Gage Palmer and Gabe Lilly. You got Little Palmer out there doing his thing at wide out.
Just broke Daniel Jennings' freshman touchdown record.
It's going to be a crazy. This is probably our game of the week, to be honest with you. Graham versus Gate City at Richmond.
Yeah, dude, that's. I was talking to someone today about this game. To be honest with you, and the way that we talked or at least the way that my brain walked through that game, Gate City, they got some killers on that team. Like hey, Corey Bird, Walter Hillman, the team's
Zane
talented.
Reed.
Yeah, Zane Reed. He's had a great season. My brain's blowing here, but they got the one linebacker. Cannot think of his name, but that guy's had a stellar career.
Yeah.
But at least in the tier of team that I see in my head, I view Gate City as that same kind of that Lebanon before the injury, right? Like they just went to war with Ridgeview. Ridgeview got the better hand of them, but I view Gate City as the top of the middle of the pack. You get what I'm saying? Top of the middle of the pack.
They're right there. They're just not your Union Graham Ridgeview yet.
Yeah, they got.
I wouldn't put Ridgeview in with Union and Graham, to be honest with you. Now we're gonna have to find out. We're gonna find out.
Say Ridgeview's been in the regional title. I think it was like 4 of the last 5 years, either against Graham or Union. So
Quit. Come here.
They're there. They're there.
All right, we'll see. By the way, I'm a Ridgeview fan, but I'm just talking about the hierarchy I have built in my brain. You know.
Oh yeah.
Ridgeview's almost on their own tier. Ridgeview's closer to the top 2 to me than the middle of the patch is closer to Ridgeview, if you get what I'm saying.
I get exactly what you're saying on that.
Yeah, the gap between 2 and 3 is shorter than the gap between 3 and 4. But that Graham defense is playing something different.
And that's the thing with this game is I know Gate City has a great rushing attack, but that Graham defense, that they stop the run. They suffocate you. They get to the quarterback so fast.
Jared Williams is the best defensive player in the entire state right now. You know, that guy's playing man-possessed football. Yeah.
And if Graham can get in the backfield and disrupt Walker before he gets going, it's a wrap.
Yeah, my money's on Graham.
No, yeah.
But now, Cody, what about next week? So let's just assume Union gets past Lee. Let's just assume that Graham gets past Stacy. What happens next week, Cody? What happens next week?
Cody's driving to Bullet Park.
Cody's driving to Bullet Park.
Cody's driving to Big Stone Gap. It's a heck of a drive, too. My brother Zach and Coulter, my little sister Katie used to live in Big Stone Gap. We go down every weekend to see them. That's such a drive. But it's a drive I'm happily going to make if I get to see Graham play Union.
So who's on the side of the bracket with Ridgeview? Who's their potential out in this round?
So Ridgeview plays Richlands, which I think is going to be a much better game than a lot of people are thinking. That Richlands team, if
They're playing with house money.
If Andrew Boyd has time to throw the football, they can beat almost anybody.
And let me retract some here, to be honest with you, right? And I don't care to share this stuff with you people. Jalen Dill is like a first-team all-area running back to us, right? Not a shadow of a doubt there, you know?
Yeah.
Bentley Brockhoff is an extremely good quarterback. And the difference in that team than a lot of these other teams is they have linemen built for tough games. You get what I'm saying? Richlands is super fun, and they're playing with house money.
Mm-hmm.
But Ridgeview, and you can tell by the way that they carry themselves, they believe that they belong there, and they're trying to get there. You know,
trying to make a statement.
Richlands just happens to be in the way. You know,
Jalen Dill is the only running back that Union has seen this year that put up 100 on him.
Yeah,
the only one. Nobody else has gotten close.
I believe Walter Hillman put up 100.
No, he did put up 100. I think it was 130 actually.
But Jalen Dill did give him their best game. Like, yeah,
100%.
So yeah, no that. So then who's the other two right there?
Then you got Virginia High. You got Lebanon at Virginia High.
Man, sucks for Lebanon.
Sucks. And just outside of Lee, Lebanon is also one of those teams that's just been riddled with the injury bug. It's been the last
5 weeks.
Yeah. It's just back. It's week after week after week. They've been taking big hits, just losing kids. And, not having Toby, man, hate to see that.
Dude, if you would have showed me FanDuel after week 3, I would have put the house on Lebanon to be a sleeper to win a state title.
Sleeper. At least to compete for the region. Real.
Yeah, 100%. Now, Lane's back. Lane's back, and he played extremely well last week against
their middle linebacker, number 8. I believe he's back too. He was out for the last 2 weeks, but I think he is back.
What?
I think we got Brandon West in here.
Brandon West, are you there, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard him.
Yeah, I think so.
Brandon West, what's going on with you, buddy? Not to interrupt the Lebanon talk or nothing, just listen. We are Lebanon truthers in this house.
Not much. How are you?
We got the fan of the hour, man. Hey, bless
Super fan.
Spirit,
Trying to get
what's
this
going
camera
on with you?
Yeah,
Hey, Cody, you know it's better than one dread, 2 of them. Let's go, man. Brandon, this is our good friend Gregory Kraft, man, on Veterans Day.
Not much.
Greg did serve. He is our basketball aficionado who loves football.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Dang it. Cody, he was here.
We're so close.
Had him here, Cody.
Had him. Let me send him another invite real quick.
Dang it, Cody. You do this every time we get a guest. You just run them off, man.
I'm not.
What's going on, brother?
I'm not good at this stuff, man.
I'm the IT guy for a reason, bro. Bill Hornet.
Bill.
He was the Mount View IT guy.
Yeah, I'd have never known that.
If you told it to Brennan, she'd probably laugh. So, anyways, back to the Lebanon talk. Mike Reese, man, what he finished with, like 26 and like, what was it,
26 and 20 plus.
Yeah, 2600, like 26 touchdowns and only 5 picks. Stellar season, legendary career being wrapped up in the regular season. I just want to see them get out the first round, really.
I would love it.
With the injuries that they've been hit with, I think that team deserves it, you know. I don't want the same thing that happened last year happen. where you start off like 6-1, whatever so be it, then you lose out and you really lose out and you lose in the first round. Man, just this team deserves so much more, man. The way that
So
the injury
much.
bugs hit him, Toby, prayers for his, speedy recovery on that end. He's bound to find him a very nice home. Francisco's hurt too. Like
Yep.
Franny,
Yeah.
they are going through it. That team
Yeah,
is
yeah.
man.
They've been plagued with the injury bug. But you got
Still
Mike
got
Reeves.
stuff.
You got
Still
Lane
got
Jesse.
stuff. Yup.
You always got a chance. With those two on the field, you always got a chance.
You're not out of
Danny
But-
Ball, yes, we did talk about Richlands Graham. Richlands playing Ridgeview. That Ridgeview team, that's a tough team this year. If Andrew Boyd, he's got time. If he's got time to throw the ball, Richlands can make magic happen. Graham playing Gate City. I mean, that's just going to be a fist fight. It is what it is. It's just two teams that really ground and pound the football. It's going to be a fist fight. This game's going to go fast because the clock's not going to stop. They're just running it up the middle on you, both teams. So don't blink.
I'll be honest with you, man. This smells like another one of them Graham 49-0 wins that come out of nowhere. And I'm crazy. I'm like just flat
Crazy.
out.
I can't say that. I love Graham. Behind the screens, I am probably one of the biggest biased people towards Graham. I love him. On the screen, I got to be non-biased. But behind the screens, I even think this game is going to be tough.
I think my prediction on this game realistically is probably more of like a 28-7.
Oh my gosh, 28-7. That's what I.
Yeah, I was thinking like 27-14. Graham's just going to wear you down by the fourth quarter, man. They normally explode for 20-some points in the fourth quarter just because it's hard tackled all over running backs. And that offensive line is massive. Massive offensive line. It's crazy how big they are. They make Fred look like little Fred.
Hey guys.
I swear.
No, but yeah, that'll be a good game. And the thing is about this State City team is, when they have went down, they've went down fighting. This team has fight in them. 100%. Union didn't kill them off easy. Did not kill them off easy. So this would definitely be interesting for sure. And Gate City's one of them teams that when they grab a hold of it, they ain't letting go. Yeah, I have to take it from them for sure.
Yeah. But Fred, who was our Southwest Virginia Player of the Week?
Giles running back Jaden Bill Clarkson. Why? Antonio Bill Clarkson.
Did it earlier.
Yep, did it earlier too.
But because they are the number one seed in Region 1C, and Giles has Auburn, which is crazy. Let me glaze Auburn a little bit before we talk about this Giles team. Auburn did not have a football team last year. Season was canceled. And then they come out, they put together a heck of a season. They won some games that they had to win, and they make it into the playoffs. And that right there, to me, that's championship, and I don't care. We don't give out participation awards, but those kids participated, they fought, and they made it into the playoffs after not having a varsity football program last year. Crazy to me. So shout out to them for that, for real.
Absolutely.
But this Giles team is different, man. The single wing, they run it to perfection. You can see it on all of our videos. Quarterback says down, everybody's hand hits dirt at the exact same time, and the next thing you know, it's the Red Sea. And Wilcoxon's falling for 60. It's crazy. There's some videos
that breaks off for 40.
There's some videos that I took standing there watching the football, had no clue who had it. The single wing is diabolical when ran perfectly.
Someone put the single wing doesn't have trick plays. Just the ball moves more than normal.
Facts.
No doubt.
It is insane. It's insane how you lose the ball, and I couldn't imagine. I'm so glad I never played. I told Coach Wright that. I was like, I'm so glad I never got to play against you guys. So happy about it.
You're worried about the single wing, and you think you can guard Brad Monster in high school? Come on now,
Yeah.
Coach.
I know Brad's getting the ball, man. I ain't got to worry about it. I have no clue who's getting the ball against Giles. No idea. No idea.
Dude, whenever this live stops, I'm gonna like yell at you like a stepchild. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
And I stand on 10 toes. I know what I'm talking about. All right. Listen, there were some guys that said they couldn't be stopped, and we stopped them. So
Penn Dog said they played great in a single wing. It's tough. Hey, it is, buddy. Hey, that wing team, man. Hey, you
it's
got to line up. You
incredible.
got to lace them up. Line up, lace them.
And I think this is going to be the game of the week in single A. Narrows versus George Wythe.
Dred looks like his camera angle looks like he forgot that he's on live, and he's just walking around the house.
I had to plug my iPad up. It was about to die.
It wasn't that bad, Greg. He's just funny.
Oh.
But yeah, Narrows versus George Wythe is athlete on athlete. George Wythe can score on you at any second. Narrows can score on you at any second. We've paid close attention to both of these games. Fred, you're crazy. You're making me sick. I'm getting dizzy. Sit down. Focus up. We're an hour and 30 minutes into this thing. Focus
That's why I'm
up.
walking around. My legs is going to sleep.
Come on. But honestly, I can't even call this. Like a prediction is so hard. I'm gonna doing it. Narrows. Taking Narrows. Upset. Not really an upset, but it's an upset.
Oh, no, I'm gonna take George Wythe there.
Taking Narrows. Cooper
George
Helby.
Wythe got
Love
it smashed last week. Smashed. So they're coming with a vengeance.
A vengeance.
A vengeance. What's his name? The fullback, bro. I love him. What's his name, Cody? Number 23. Someone in the comments, please. What's his name? Man.
I can't think about it. You gotta try to remind me of these names.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, kid's legit. The quarterback too, what's his name? Isaac Smith looked extremely good. I believe the kid's a sophomore too. So that'll be fun. What was that? What's it mean? Is that LOL?
It's too legit to quit, Fred.
Tam Skeens. Hunter, thank you, bro. Tam Skeens. He's literally Tam Stataboo, Cody. He's literally Tam Stataboo. Literally, the dude's Tam Stataboo. Literally. He's Whittawee. Right.
Whittawee.
You know? But yeah. I like George Wythe there. Nothing against the Arrows either, you know, but just George Wythe is a tough team. They've been a tough team. They've won some tough games. I think just trying to come out last week, you get punched in the mouth. And now you got that team's rival across town that they punched in the mouth. You got to go punch them in the mouth now, you know?
I like how you said that. There's a lot of punching in the mouth going on. I like how you said that.
You got what I was saying.
No, I understood it. Perfectly understood what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm picking what
That's
you
my
put down.
football talk right there. You know, you know football. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about because you know football, you know?
Exactly. Then Craig County versus Bath County. Don't know much about neither of these teams. Except both of them. Take a shower.
Yeah. Bath County.
Oh, so you're thinking Bath County's getting showered? Me too.
No, Craig County. Who did Craig lose to? Was it Narrows? Narrows beat Craig County, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, well, that was a big win for Narrows.
Yeah, Narrows got a couple big wins. And then Grayson County versus Perry McClure, I think is how you say it. Grayson County by a lot. Now, the meat and bones of our single A.
How much meat and bones is in this thing, man? You know?
There's a lot left on it. So, what? Oh, okay. So, number 1, East Side versus number 8, Rural Retreat. I'm telling you what.
The
They
first
played
match
this
was
game
1 point, right?
33-32.
Man.
33-32. You know who was in that game that's not going to be in this game? Who? Was that muffled for you right there? That's some reverb.
Who?
Chaz Penwright.
Chaz Penwright's not playing?
Nope. Done for the season, man.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Yep. God. But backup quarterback Brody Allen has been playing lights out for the last 3-4 weeks. I mean, really, he stepped in. It's hard to fill Chaz's shoes. Just that kid has been all world for them for the past 4 years. Literally since a freshman, 4-year starter.
Been like a dog like that, bro. Staple.
Dog. Went out college for a visit last week. Huge wrestler, really just wants to play football in college. I'm sure he'll have more people reach out to him, more programs look at him. But, you know, what is
Chaz Penright
Rule Treat's got a heart.
watching this. Can you help us get in touch with the head coach to get an interview? That would be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Would be dope. But yeah, it's just Eastside. They got everybody and anybody you could ask for. Aaron Shelton said he's playing. Chaz Penright's playing.
I was going to say, because I've been seeing his dad's Facebook post, so I was a little bit shocked by that news, to be honest with you. That should be a game, cuz.
Yeah, that changes everything.
That literally changes everything.
That's right there.
But still, Eastside, King Keldon,
Landon Pinnell's dog. Rocky Bond, dog. Landon is a fullback, dog. Yeah. You know, they had him running a screen. Okay.
Chase Williams
in around too.
Yeah. Crazy, right? And then Chase Williams, dog. Just a dog pound of dogs, really.
But based off of the first game, this one, the spread shouldn't be much, you know?
Should not be
much.
It's
like one of them 3.5 spreads, and you get a 0.5 point for being the home team, you know?
Yeah.
So Eastside, man, don't overlook Rural Retreat because they're coming to play. You got Honaker versus Northwood.
This is the Cody Bowl.
I love Honaker, and I love Brody Waddle.
This is the Cody Bowl.
Listen, Honaker's they're gonna come out, they're gonna throw the ball 111 times for 3,650 yards, and then you don't think?
Well, no, Tony Estep said the Spartans are beatable. First undefeated school in season history. I'll be honest with you. They slayed that Rycove demon. I think they got a big mission right now. And I got full faith in company. We're about to see Keldon Hamilton take an evolutionary step in the tail of his high school football career. Right here, for real.
Honestly, I kind of feel that, Fred. No cap. I think you know, in the postseason, you got to lean on him heavy.
Mm-hmm. But they don't have to because Landon Pinnell's been throwing dots. Cuz, listen, that team's good, man. What, dude? Brandon West? No way.
Got him.
Dude, pleasure to meet you, Killer. What's going on?
Fish on. Got him.
What's up, Brandon? Everybody, we got SWVA superfan in the house with us. Fresh off the clocks, faithful Brandon West. Woo! How are we feeling, Brandon?
We get the camera. We don't have audio. We have audio. We don't have the camera. We're not out to you guys. We don't know how to do this shit. Almost cussed.
Hello.
Not great. I got Fred in the camera. This view. It'll take me back to 2019.
We went off the rails.
Off the rails.
All right.
Played its worst game against Eastside, and Recco was in the game to the very end. Tony, you're right. That was a great game.
That was a good game. And shout out.
I don't know if Recco
Matt
played
Bones
good
was
work.
there. Full shout out to Mountain Mojo Sports.
So, Brody Waddle going to rush for 200 yards. Parker Lowe is going to throw for 500 yards. I just think Honaker's too much for him. Shout out Tigers.
Fred is happy.
Focus in, Fred. Focus up.
It's just like we just invited him on just to like watch us do the podcast. It's just like a front row seat.
I mean, that's kind of gas. Brandon, I'm sorry, I can't stand this guy. Can't stand him.
Oh, dude. Brandon, thank you for real. I'm glad to have you on here. Cody, let's let Brandon get some spotlight here. Brandon, real quick. Region, Cody, what region we on?
1D.
1D. Are you familiar with the teams and the bracket? Dang it, man.
We're trying, Brandon.
Brandon, dude, we owe you another one, a full episode. I promise you, we'll get you one. I don't know what's going on with the mic. We can't hear you right now. Which sucks. Can you hear us?
I don't believe so.
It's almost like when you would be on Omegle, and like it would just have like the random video playing.
Oh, not Omegle. Listen, also, Fred. Listen to me, Fred.
We've lost Fred.
This is all we're seeing of you. This is it. That's a little better. Now we get this. That's better. That's much better. You can hold there. Hold there. Brandon, I'm sorry we can't hear you, brother. I don't know if you can hear us. But like Fred said, we're going to get you on.
Do you have a spoon by you? Hold up a spoon if you're real.
Jesus. One day we'll be professional. Day is not today.
Please tell me Gretchen to get a spoon.
He's getting a spoon.
100%.
I'm real.
Dude.
Sometimes.
Oh man.
Brandon, just hang out, kick back, man. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, dude. I mean, can I grab you a drink or something? You know?
But next game we got is Chilhowie versus Twin Springs, the Fred Bowl.
That's the Fred. Dude, I love Chilhowie and I love Twin Springs.
We've lost Fred.
Oh, what is happening? What is going on? For real, shout. We need an IT guy. If anybody can help us with that, we'd love it.
Absolutely. There he
You can't
is.
script this stuff, man. Then I lash out. What is going on?
Oh, all right. Chilhowie, Twin Springs. We're going on 2 hours. Let's get the thing popping.
Brandon, we can't hear you, to be honest with you. I think everybody needs a spoon. Honestly, they're right. And we got to figure this out for our buddy Brandon for real. Brandon, I hope you ain't got no plans next Tuesday night either, buddy. We're bringing you back on.
And you're back.
But no, that's going to be a game though. Gunnar Milhorn, he crossed the 1,000-yard threshold. And then Asher Chapman,
The general.
he's had a great season. This Chilhowie, Dylan Martin has been, dude. The freshmen at Chilhowie have been generational. Those two being the face of Chilhowie is going to really just carry that team to some great places. These
listen, and their backup quarterback. I think he started. He's a freshman. Came in, went 3-1 as a starter. So literally, that freshman class is generational.
Fred's gone again.
I had to do it, man. Excuse me.
Oh my
stout, Tony.
You know, chill out, bro. That's a dangerous team. That team is
Dangerous.
stout.
Oh,
I feel like
lost
I feel like I have just someone in my room watching me sleep or something. You know, it's like, man. No, but Twin Springs is not going down.
lost.
That's the thing, man. Twin Springs, they've had some big games. They've been in. It feels like every week they're in a big game. You know,
Literally.
Clay Ross is
Yeah.
playing some electric football right now.
Julian Pascal
Having a great season
having
running
a
the
great
football. That team's going to be fun.
Can you hear?
That team's going to be fun.
Can you guys hear me? Any?
Oh!
We can hear you. Oh, but can you hear us?
Is
So
he
close.
frozen?
Nope.
So close.
Oh, man. Oh, dude, I'm having so much fun right now. Dude, Mason's going to be off work soon. It's crazy. We told her I was going live at 6:30. We just
I
been
have
on
so
the
much
chilling.
homework.
But you know, that's one of our
Yeah.
game of the weeks. Cody will be there. Cody, I don't
Yeah, I
know
can
if
hear
you
you,
like
Ross.
something out.
Touchdown.
I think we got it. I think we got it.
We lost Fred.
Okay. Brandon, can you hear us? Fred muted himself. Fred is muted.
Bro.
I want to go home. All right. Focus up. Lock it in. Brandon, can you hear us?
Oh, this is the greatest live we've ever done. Oh.
He bounced.
No, I feel you, Brandon. I'm about to do the same thing.
Oh, dude, I'm crying
About to
real
pull off.
tears.
Oh, I'm about to pull off. All right. Well, let's finish this up real quick, okay? 2 hours.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
crazy. I got homework to do.
Brandon, I love you so much, buddy. That was
All right. Last game, Ryco versus Holston.
No. Dude, Eli Tweed's been unstoppable, but Ryko, Cole Barnett's been just as unstoppable.
Just.
Like, a big thing for him has been special teams. He has multiple return touchdowns this season.
Yes, he does.
Young man's worked his way on being an all-area return man, you know. He's had a phenomenal season. So, and it was nice to see Will Rollins get going last week too, you know.
Yeah, man.
I think going into this game, if you remember last year, Ryko was feared. You know, Ryko they took a couple on the chin this season. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Lord Botetourt starting off early, the East Side game, right?
Yeah, that's a dangerous.
I think that this is the game that reestablishes. Dude, there's a chance Eastside and Ryko meet again. You get what I'm saying? And that's like that Graham Union, like, hey, they're coming for blood. Let's go, dude.
We got him. We got him.
What's going on with you, Killer?
Not bad.
Bang!
Can you hear me this time?
We can
Yes,
hear
sir.
Yeah, buddy. Woo! All right, man. Hey,
Okay.
Still going to get you back on, Brandon.
we
went
owe
over
you
a bunch
full
of stuff.
episode.
We owe you a full episode. We went over a lot of teams. We ain't got much left. Just give us some of your hot takes, some of your thoughts on
that'd be
the
fine.
playoffs going forward. I don't know if you heard me, Brandon, but go ahead, give us some hot takes. Give us some of your thoughts on
I think,
Southwest
to
Virginia
be
playoff.
honest with you, I think it's going to come to. Be honest with you, I think in Union and Graham in the end.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He ain't
Just
said nothing wrong yet. That's for sure. If we're jumping over there, I put my hat on backwards.
Yeah, Region 2D is Graham Union for sure. I don't see anybody, like Fred was saying, tier above, tier below. Those teams are fighting for third place.
Yeah.
And who you got?
They should
in
have a couple good
single A?
games this weekend, I think, but I think that's what it all boils down to is those two.
100%. And Union, man, hey, them boys is eating nails tough. Eating nails tough for real. They lift weights down that way, and they lift weights in Bluefield too. That's gonna be that game feels like the climax of a very long season. You know, for real. That's gonna be war. That's gonna be. I mean, listen, we saw before the season there was some people from Graham was talking crazy in the comments to people from Union, talking crazy. Quarterback goes down. Dalton comes back. That lost to Union already on his record. So now he has to go out there and clean that up.
Yeah.
You know?
And then in single A, Brandon, who you got?
Class 1.
Class 1, single A. Same thing. Can you hear me, Brandon?
Looking like it. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we got you. I think there's just a little bit of a lag.
Sometimes I can.
What you say. Sometimes. Yeah, I get that. But so single A, who you got?
Class 1. Same.
I mean, it's tough.
Dang.
All right.
Dude, we were doing had him in here.
We're calling it. We'll have him on next Tuesday. We owe that to him for real.
We owe it, dude. Brandon's here every single week. Every week, Brandon pulls up on us. Red, it's been a blast, my friend. I thank you for your time on Veterans Day. Thank you for your service, for real. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I needed to knock the rust off before basketball season.
Hey, 100%, my friend. Well, y'all, we've been on here for 2 hours. This was a postseason special. I hope y'all had some fun with us. Oh, I hope y'all had some fun with us. This was a blast. Be sure to give us a like, share, a follow. You get us to 30,000 followers before the end of the year, and we will give away a signed Fred Minto Funko Pop.
Absolutely.
That's real. That's happening. So, Brandon, my friend, I hope you're watching. We're going to get you back, buddy. I promise you this. Brandon, we're going to get you back. We're getting you on here. Brandon, if you're going to a game this weekend, we would love, like, I don't know where you live, but if you're at the Chilhowie game or something, we would love to, like, find Cody. He will be there. And if not that week, Cody will be at maybe Union Graham if that's the game that happens the following weekend. Just a little bit of a peer into the future there. We're over saying teams can't overlook teams. We can't overlook teams either. But just specifically to you, Brandon, that is our foreseeable schedule for Cody and Virginia playoff games.
Yep.
Just if you want to plan to pull up on us, feel free. Brandon, we will. I promise you, buddy. We will figure it out. We will figure it out. We all? Cody, I'm going to get off here because it's already it's pretty late. We've been on here for a while. So, everybody, we appreciate y'all. Thank you. We genuinely do love you. And yeah, we're out of here.